All right, here I am with where I am currently in Plan B Terraform. This game is so frustrating. Highly addictive, under a gig, feels super simple, yet there's something my brain is missing from this. So let me just zoom out. I started a new map because this is like the fourth time that I've restarted, because it's like Factorio, right? Every time you do something, or oxygen not included, or a game like that, he's like, okay, well, now that I know what I'm doing, let's see if we can do it right from the start. So here's my planet that I've got right now. I just unlocked trains. Let me preface that. I just unlocked trains. Let me pause it. So got plenty of sulfur up here. I got stuff going. I've got some aluminum over here and some iron over here that I need to update a little bit. The problem with this game is supply and demand, and I don't like it. And that's just me. Where's my city? Here I am. For the life of me, every time it upgrades, it feels like the number that it needs for annual supply increases. So with each, I'm air quoting, level that you are, the demand increases, which makes sense because your city is growing. The problem I have with this always falls back to concrete. I don't know if the game is not balanced correctly, if I'm stupid. I don't know what the issue is, but I can never get enough concrete production to escalate with the needs of my town. And right now, if I quit clicking around, it's 74. I need 74 of each per 5 seconds. And it's a little overwhelming, and I've played through several times. I really wish there was a middle. This is the layout that I kind of went to this time, and I really like having depots. You ship everything from all over the planet into one central place, and then you can pull from here and ship it to local factories or assembly lines, or whatever you want to call them. And so this works really well for me. I saw Nilaus was trying to do hexagons, and then he switched over to some kind of hub system like this, which is cool. So I may be on the right track. As you can see, I've got plenty of concrete being made now, but the issue is reinforced concrete. I can't make it fast enough. I'm about to revamp all of this because I wanted to get the grid laid down with trucks and roads, and now that I have trains, I'm going to redo all of this. I'm going to wipe everything out, road and truck wise. I'm going to leave all the depots there. Those are valuable. I'm going to wipe all the roads and trucks out. I'm going to replace everything with trains, but from previous playthroughs, I don't know if that's going to be the solution to this. It's just so frustrating. You just can't keep up with stuff. As soon as you fix one problem, another problem arises. So that's where I am. I do like, I can just keep extending this down and just have I want concrete for days. One of the issues that I've run into before is, maybe it's because I'm stupid. Again, this is always a possibility. One of the issues that I constantly run into is, I lost my train of thought. Train. Something gets full like this, and so what you do is you just click on it, middle mouse button, and then click down again, and it wipes all the inventory out, and it gives it a fresh depot to lay stuff into. And so I don't like doing that because the resources in this game are finite. There's only so many fluorite patches that you're going to be able to find. There's not a lot of it, and so you don't want to be deleting your resources because you don't have. And that's why I went to this system, because I can just keep expanding it down clear down. Well, we'll see, because this is, well, I'm at a high altitude. This is 560-ish right in here, all 600. So I'm up high. There's a lower chance of becoming a lake or getting hit with rivers or whatever the case, which severely impacts your productions. Anything underwater won't. Trains run, but machines don't work, depots don't work underwater, so you got to keep that in mind too. So highly addictive, feels super simple, but it ain't for my brain. So I'm going to redo all of this in train, and then we're going to come back and see how it looks. So what I'm doing in order to do this the right way and not have just trucks hovering around, you have to click on this indicates here that nothing is coming or going to or from that destination or this port, this road stop. This would indicate that the resources are going out of the stop, hence the arrows are coming out of the middle, pointing outwards. And so you have to click this button down here in the lower right that says remove the line and all its vehicles. So what that does is it deletes the line coming and going. Otherwise, you run the risk of having kind of a bug, but it's not a bug. You risk having trucks just kind of hanging out on the map, and I don't want that. I want a clean build. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to each one of these that has arrows in it, and I'm wiping them all out, clearing the path. I'm going to start all over with trains. And I'm going to redo it. But this is how you would do that correctly, so that you don't have oops, I missed one there. So that you don't have stuff left over. Okay, what am I missing? Still have some trucks up here. Let's hit this one. Wiped out all the trucks, and let's come down here to fluorite. Okay, got that. So one quick look through everything centralized. Okay, I don't have any. Wait, what is this? I do have any. I saw the trucks. I'm like, wait a minute. There it is. Okay, now we're good. So I'm gonna move all this stuff now. Yeah, and this is why it's frustrating again, because I'm realizing that I need parts. And so I'm having to do this some more. Because I gotta feed into it. I need concrete shipped out. I need iron shipped in. I deleted all my lines, but I got... Okay, so I can have... Oops. Sorry. I can have more here. Let's ramp it up to 3. That'll work. I need this to have a destination of steel bars is here. Gosh dang it, this is so stupid. I'm gonna have to pick it back up. Set origin here for iron. A bunch of trucks. I need steel bars. This is gonna output to here. Here. Right? Yep. So this has to have an origin of here. To steel bars. Let's add 20 trucks. Let's get it going. And then this needs to be concrete, so we're going to have this at a destination here. Concrete, 10 trucks. I just got to get stuff going. It's frustrating. And then I got to have this going up in here, and this going up in here. So let's add a destination up here of that 10. This needs to have an origin here of mechanical parts. I'm gonna add 10. The world can burn. I don't care. When I say that, I mean I don't care if it all goes back down to 0. I just get so frustrated because it's not like Factorio is very easily ramp upable, meaning it's easy to... I got 700 trucks. I don't care. It's very easy to kind of like pause and scale up and add while things are going, or look ahead for some things. Where this just kind of feels like you're like, ah, holy cow! I need to convert it. All right, what do we got now? I'm going now. It's 70. I just need a ton of tracks. And that is all waiting on steel bars. Here's another hiccup. Here's another thing. Like, why is it taking... Do I have too many of these? Is it spreading out too much? I have 100... I have 230 trains bringing in iron ore. Get it? And I've let these go from the start. What is this? Trucks, assembly trucks. Okay, this can be done. I don't need trucks. Oh, I got all kinds of trucks going. Because I got 700 trucks. Oh, why you do that? There we go. Extractors. You always need extractors. Okay, so this is over here. It should be making kind of like why? Because it takes 3 iron for 1 bar. I get it, I guess. Now what are we waiting on? This over here has 11 trucks. And I need that for trains. The only way to really find out how many trains you have is to stamp down a thing and then look at it. Let's set an origin here. What's that? What? It's ridiculous. Set origin. Well, whatever. Fluorite. Now I can see the number of trains. It's really frustrating. 26 trains, that ain't gonna last very long. But how many tracks do I have? 248. So this is gonna let this run. All right, so we're starting the process here, and I'm kind of ramping it in slow. I have tracks, train tracks going from my depot here, which needs to be updated. It's always something. It's always something. No, not delete. Let's see which one of these are moving. No, no, no. This is all full down here. Well, let's pause. Delete some of these since they're empty. The problem is I'm running out of my Mark II depots, and so I'm having to strategically place them around so that I don't know if this is optimal design or not. Putting everything 2 away because drones got to fly around to deliver the products, right? I don't know if this is gonna work. And again, it's not like they're moving everything this way south. They're just evenly distributing the resources around, and so it really feels like it's just not ideal. Let's put it on 1. Let's add another. So we got this sitting here doing nothing, and let's bring this tracks down a little bit, and then down, and then have it come back in. So we got a nice loop-de-loop, and then we'll add another train here. These are 2 away. And these are mechanical parts. Let's pause it. Do I have mechanical parts drop off? I do not. Let's add a box around that. So this, let's copy that and we'll paste it here. So this source is gonna be here because I've got a few of them, and this is mechanical parts. I'm just gonna have 1 train. I'm down to 8 trains, so I'm not doing so hot. See, it doesn't bring everything down, it just evenly distributes all of what it has around the pads. So I don't like it. Nope. No sir, I don't like it. Ren and Stimpy? Anyone remember that? I'm gonna add that down there. I'm just using up all my Mark 1s depots. I figure, hey, why not? Why not? Yeah, so polymers need, I need polymers, because that's what I was trying to do, because I need more stuff, and it all comes back. Okay, so I've got iron coming in, kind of, and that's outputting steel bars. That's okay. I'm letting this all back up. I don't even care. It is full. I don't need any more sulfur right now. I don't need concrete right now. I'm trying to make trains, so I need mechanical parts, and we have those being dished out here. So let's set the origin here. And then I need high-tech parts, but high-tech parts, as we saw here, need aluminum bars and polymers. Polymers need coal. How much track do I have left? I got plenty of track. Let's start getting rid of some of this stuff. I don't like that. Nor that. It's what you deal with when you're working with poly or hexagons like this. It just doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't line up because the planet's round, and it's got to do its thing. You see that with Dyson Sphere project. Dyson Sphere project. How about that? Let's put a Mark II down here to pick the polymer bits up, and then we're gonna put a train track there to pick them up and drop them off here. So the origin for polymer is going to be over here, and we have plenty of carbon coming off of our water, or was this atmospheric extractors. That'll work just fine. Let's add that. Then we can delete this. We're gonna have to pick some more of this stuff up, so we might as well start working on it. So we can add a pickup here, and a pickup here for water, and a drop off for water. I know it looks stupid, but it is what it is. You don't like it? Build your own, man. Yeah, and then do I have a, okay, so this is where it's being made. Let's come up here and back into here. Let's copy that and put it here. Yep, put a stop back here. I need a drop off and a drop off. And a pickup, because polymers need to have a destination here of polymer bars. This is aluminium bars. So we need to pick up here because that's what this is. This is going to have a destination here of aluminum bars. We're going to pick up our high-tech parts. We're going to drop them off there. We're going to pick them up here and drop them off here. Oops. So the pickup for this here. I'm just doing one train for now. I got 2 trains left. And then I don't have. That should be it. Let's let it run at 3. Yeah, this game it itches the automation part of your brain, but then it messes with some other parts of your brain. I don't need it. Messes with other parts. So the cement, you know, the OCD. If you got to have things lined up, you might have a problem playing this game. Okay, we got plenty of stuff going on here. We are making. Add another row. Does that help? It should be a 1-to-1 ratio. Well, it needs 3, so it should be a. Let's just keep it. So needs 3. There's 2 bots per thing, so 1.5 per unit. So 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should be able to handle about 5. We'll just do that. Again, right now I'm not in a big hurry to do anything hardcore. Gotta watch my tracks. I don't want to be running out because I know I'm gonna have to be going down, out and about at some point to start getting stuff from the outer parts of the planet. Let's go ahead and lay some of this stuff down. Yeah. About does it. All the roads. Okay, so do I have... This is where it's kind of important to have like a little mall. What is this making? Mark II depots. And it needs stuff. Oops. I could move it. Let's do that. Let's move all this stuff. Probably just had it out in the middle of the way. What do we got? How many trains do I got now? 13 trains. And so alright, so that's making that. We need Mark II depots, and Mark II depots are made from aluminum bars and polymer. Kind of just need to sit and figure this out. Have like a little mall going, right? So if I have this factory right here is going to, well, we're going to assemble Mark II depots. Put it on 1. That needs polymer bars and aluminum bars. What else do I need to make? More factories. Mechanical parts. Mechanical parts. So if I have one spot for mechanical parts, I can make factories and assembly plants. I don't need 81 supply centers. The rest I just need so far. So we can do this. Let's put a stop here and here and here, just for now. Just for now. Just kind of letting things go. Where do we look? We need iron like a mad person. So let's go back here and look at this. Okay, so I don't want to. Yeah, I'm out now. Iron. Hopefully if we could move some of that stuff closer to the front. These trains will be able to pick it up better. Easier. We want it loading faster. Let's get 4. See what I'm saying? We want it loading faster, so we put the the Mark IIs, because it's got 2 drones per part. And I'm out. So now is where I need to start. Well, it's because I used them all down here. Do I really need to have these down here? Let's put these as O2. Let's connect it all, get some of these back. I mean, I don't need... Right now, I don't need all these as Mark IIs. And now I'm out of Mark 1s. Okay. So let's put, where's our mall? Up here. We got Mark 2 station. Let's just let it run for a while. So, okay, we were working on, yeah, this is where it gets so confusing. So it's loading up every train just as lickety split as it can. I got 11 trains. Let's ramp that up to 21 trains. Mark it down to 20 because OCD. I keep saying OCD. It's probably not the right term for that. I'm probably offending 1,000 OCD, millions of OCD people watching me. Alright, I'm trying to get ahead of this stuff and plan for the future, so I'm taking a little bit of time to test a new you can hear my frustration. To test a new, let's do this. Change to there, because this is getting fed from both sides. Let this build up a little bit up here. I'm just trying to stock. I tore all this stuff down. I like the little circles that it makes. That's pleasing. Mucho pleasing. And it's gone. So it's taking, it's filling up each train. It's doing a pretty good job being quick about it. Put it on 1, come back here. Let's check out, how many trains do I have? 20. So I got 20 trains dropping off, 10 trains picking up. So if that needs to be a 3-to-1 ratio, right? Because it takes 3 iron per 1 bar. Let's add 10 more trains to the pickup, but that's just going to deplete that super fast. So then you got to start looking at the next spot. What's the elevation here? 412, 405. It's not too bad. We got 2 spots out here. This is 243 and 239. That's in the 200s. That means it's gonna get wet. But what I should be doing is thinking about the future and getting ready for that and kind of planning it out now. So that it's ready to go. Got 31 of these. Let's just put iron. And then we can add a bunch of these up here, surround it. I don't mind stamping down a lot of these because we're going to use them anyway, right? So that's going to start building there. And I got another patch up here. You can run straight through the middle. Have it loop right back in on itself. Well, that ain't right. Here, and then here, and then come right back into there. It's close enough. I like a little circle. That was cute. And then if I come down here and do something like this with a roundabout here so that these trains can just loop real quick. I'm gonna need more sulfur. What's the elevation here is about 337. Let's run some tracks through the center of this and then loop it. Let's go up and over and down. And then I can add some of these. It's gonna be sulfur because I'm gonna need more sulfur than you can shake a stick at. There's a saying you haven't heard in a while. Loading it up. And 2 away. And then we'll take this, copy, paste clear down to here. Have it loop back. Let's go ahead and stamp down 1 and 2 of those because we're going to start needing them soon. Even though we've got this up here running at 1 car, and I'm not really trying to produce a lot of sulfur right now. I was trying to get my iron bars ripped up, and that seems to be going okay. Taking the iron, filling up the iron bars, and then iron bars. So we're making tracks, and I need polymer. Where is my carbon? Not picking up carbon and dropping it off. So the origin for carbon needs to be here. And my pickup for water needs to be here. So that's just, or O2. That's going to fill that up real quick. What is needed for this? Steel bars is all I need for 1, but okay, let's do that. What is this? Is this steel bars? Gonna have another factory right here, and this is gonna be for a depot. Add another train. Yeah. What's this? Aluminum ores. Pumping out aluminum bars. I don't have any aluminum ore. There's always something. Like I said, it seems super simple, but it just never really is the way you think it's going to be. Let's have that come into this line, which is our kind of our main line. So yeah, this is how I'm going. Like I said, it's just incredibly frustrating that as soon as you got something going, oh, I need to go down here and pick up this other stuff too. As soon as you kind of get one thing going, you run out of the other thing, and I guess that's the game, right? Let's see if I can use my arrow keys. It's kind of the game. Just keeping it going. So yeah, I'm not gonna have enough tracks for this. Well, maybe I will. Let's find out. And let's go down here, loop it up, loop it back, loop it here, loop it down. Yeah, look at that. That's so cute. So we got that, and then we're gonna, we're gonna cut, and we're gonna come right back to here. Wow, I did have enough train. Cool. So that was our pickup. Here's our drop off. This we need to set the origin here for fluoride. Let's add 5 cars, just because it's a distance. By the time it's ready to fill up again. It's always something. That's backed up. That's backed up. I love seeing it backed up. Yeah, so I'll just let this run. I'll just keep working on it, but I don't know, honestly, I don't know how much more I'm gonna play of this. It's addictive because I want to make it work. It should work. Shouldn't have a problem with it working. Alright, I'm gonna delete some of these. Shouldn't have any problem. I know why I did it like this, because I wanted to have too deep. I shouldn't have any problems, but I am having problems. So yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to play it. I'll see over the next 6 months how much they update the game.